you shortly, please. Thank you so much. Good morning once again. Thank you so much for joining us. Please confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. Confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you so much for joining Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Please confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me loud and clear? Can anybody hear me loud and clear? Let me join this other device. All right, thank you so much for confirming that you can hear me loud and clear. Is there any background noise? All right, thank you so much for confirming that you can hear me loud and clear. Is there any background noise? All right, thank you so much for confirming that you can hear me loud and clear. Any background noise? Can anybody still hear me? Please hear me. Can you see me? Good morning and welcome to King Knowledge Academy. Can anybody hear me? Can you see me? Thank you so much for joining Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Please let me know in the comment section if you can hear and see me. We are discussing a very important topic today. Can anybody confirm if you can hear me? Thank you so much for joining King Awesome. Awesome. Please go ahead and introduce yourself in the comment section. Your name, your location, and your ministry's name. Or you can leave out your location, but your name and your ministry's name. If you're still under a minister, if you're still under a ministry, you can also introduce the ministry. I want to properly recognize you before we begin today's section. Thank you so very much for joining Kingdom Knowledge Academy. I can hear you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, ma. It is always an honor to meet all of us in this section. My name is Prince Luchibu, and I'm one of the instructors here at Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Thank you so very much for joining us. Please introduce yourself in the comment section, your name, your title, and your location. I want to properly recognize you before we can begin today's section. You can also tell us if you're already a registered member of KKA. If you're a registered member of KKA, you can go ahead and tell us if you are a registered member of Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Okay, thank you so much, Evangelist Chioma from Bethel Ministry, Abia State. God bless you, ma. Woman of God, God bless you. Thank you for being here. All the way from Abia State. All the way from Aba. Okay, thank you so much. My name is Chuku Emeka Emmanuel from Enugu State. The name of my ministry is ACBC. Thank you so much, man of God. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. I see you. I see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I can see another person. Person says, I am Evangelist Francis Ogidan, the Reaper Chapel Christian Center. Ode Ereli, Ondo State. Man of God, thank you so much for being here. I do hope I got the pronunciations correctly, but please forgive me if I'm not able to pronounce the names correctly. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I can see another person here saying, I'm Apostle Stanley Ugochukwu Chibu of Goshen Land Restoration Power Ministries, Abuja. My Abuja people, thank you so much, sir. Thank you, man of God. Thank you, Apostle, for being here. We appreciate all you do for the kingdom. I can see another person, Pastor Samson Adeyinka from Christ Apostolic Church, Fountain of Mercy. Thank you so much, Pastor, for being here. It is such an honor to meet all of us. My name is Prince Uchibu, and I'm one of the leading instructors here at the Academy. Now, if at any point you are unable to hear me clearly, if at any point you're unable to hear me, please call my attention to it. I'm looking at the screen right here, so I can see whatever is going on. I'm looking at the screen, so I can see whatever is going on. Okay, I think I need to. Okay, we have other people here. Pastor Godwin from Abuja, Gospel Light Redemption Church. Thank you so much, Pastor Godwin, for being here. It is such an honor to meet you. Pastor Godwin, I'll be coming to Abuja next month. So if you're part of Kingdom Knowledge Academy and you want to meet with me physically, we can arrange that. I'll be coming to Abuja by next month. Okay, I can see Prophet Zach from Abuja. Prophet, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much. It is such an honor to meet you. We're going to start, but I want to properly introduce or recognize all of us that are in this live session. Of course, I may not be able to recognize everybody because we have a lot to discuss, and there's a lot of people who are joining this section. Okay, so let's just do a little bit of introduction before we begin. We're going to start in the next 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, we are going to start. Remember, this session is powered by Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Kingdom Knowledge Academy is not a church. Kingdom Knowledge Academy, KKA, is not a church. We are an educational institute. We are a school. Kingdom Knowledge Academy is a school, an online school. We have a physical presence, but all our trainings are conducted online because we want everybody to be able to join our trainings. We have people from Ghana, people from South Africa, people from Cameroon, people from almost all the African countries are joining our training. So it will be impossible for us to have this training physical, right, in a physical location. Think about it. Our program runs for 30 days, which means for 30 good days, you're going to learn from us. If we ask you to come to our physical location, it may be a little bit, not even a little bit, it will be so expensive. If you're not living in Lagos, for instance, we're asking you to come from Aba, like Evangelist Chioma. If you ask to come from Aba to attend this our program, it will be impossible. It may be impossible for you because you have to pay accommodation, your transport fee, the risk of traveling, and all of that. But because it is online, you can join from anywhere on earth as long as you have access to a smartphone. That is the beauty of our program. Okay, so we have another person here, Ifeanyi Chukwu Ama from Truth Ministry International, Abuja. Thank you so much, man of God, for joining us. It is such an honor to see you. It is such an honor to have you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. I have another person here. Excuse me. Let me just go down a little bit to see. We have Sister Grace Amarachi Peter from Divine Redemption Fire Ministry International from Benue State. Thank you so much, woman of God. Then we have Pastor Emmanuel from Jesus for All Nation Ministry International, Benue State. Thank you, everybody, for joining Kingdom Knowledge Academy. We're going to start. Once again, thank you so much for joining Kingdom Knowledge Academy. My name is French Oluchibu, and I'm one of the lead instructors here at the Academy. If this is your first time coming in contact, Kingdom Knowledge Academy is a school. It's an online school. We have a physical location, but all our trainings are conducted online because we want everybody to be able to access our program. Okay, that is what today, and today is a free section. We have a paid program. Our paid program is currently ongoing. Admission is currently ongoing. The next batch will start on the 9th of this month, which is on Monday. Okay, which is on Monday. Okay, so today's section is beyond the pulpit. Beyond the pulpit. I think you may have to give me 3 more minutes or 2 more minutes. Let me fix this. 2 more minutes. Confirm if you can hear me before you give me 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, please. 2 more minutes beyond the pulpit. That's what we're going to discuss here. Confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me? Awesome. Please give me 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Let me fix something. Okay, 2 more minutes. I'll be back. All right, we are back. We are back. Confirm if you can still hear me. We are back. Please confirm if you can still hear me. We are back. Confirm if you can still hear me. Can you hear me loud and clear? Please confirm if you can still hear me. Excuse me. I need to get something fixed. Confirm if you can hear me loud and clear. Can you still hear me? Thank you so much for staying with us. Can you still hear me? Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I needed to get something fixed. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for confirming. Thank you. So sorry for the interruption. All right. Like I was saying, this is Kingdom Knowledge Academy, and what we are discussing today is beyond the pulpit. Beyond the pulpit. Okay, thank you. Beyond the pulpit. How pastors can generate income online without selling the gospel and without abandoning their ministry. I know whenever we discuss the concept of make money. Now, if I use the word make money or the phrase make money, I'm simply saying in money. You know, you can't make money, okay? You can't make money. It is only the government through the central bank of a country that is allowed to make money. So when I use the phrase make money, I'm simply referring to how you can earn money, all right? Now, whenever we talk about the idea of making money online for ministers, we get a lot of backlash. People keep criticizing us, saying that we are encouraging men and women of God to abandon their calling in pursuit of money. That is not true. That is not true. What we are doing is not to encourage you to abandon what you're doing, to abandon your calling. We're not trying to encourage you to abandon your calling. What we want you to do, 6 minutes, what we want you to do is to be financially self-sustained. We want you to have this physical currency in order for you to be able to express all that you can ever be. As long as we live in this physical world where money is a requirement for daily transactions, it will be impossible for you to fully exert your full potential. It will be impossible for you to exert your full potential if you don't have that which can guarantee some level of freedom, that which can guarantee you those things, those items you don't have. For instance, you are only able to see me right now, hear me right now, because you have money. If you don't have a phone, it will be impossible for you to see me. If you don't have money to buy data, it will be impossible for you to see me. So money is a necessary requirement for our continuous existence on this planet. As long as we are here, we must have money in order for us to transact freely. Freely. Okay? In order for us to transact freely. All right? So, first of all, if you have been in ministry and if you've been following what we do here, no minister of the gospel has any reason to be broke. Now, when I use the word broke, I'm not using it in a derogatory way, but we have to call things as they are. We have to be able to qualify things as they are. If you don't have money to buy data, it means you're broke. If you don't have money to take care of your basic necessities, it means you're broke. If you're constantly living from hand to mouth, it means you're broke. That is a state of being. That is not who you are, but it's a state of being. For instance, you can't see a tall person and then you call that person a short person, because that is not the person's state at that moment. The person is short. You can't see a short person and then you call a person, oh, because you want to sound nice, say, oh my goodness, you're so tall. That would be an insult. I know we are people of faith, okay? We are, and we always want to speak to things that be not as if they are. But if we are being honest with ourselves, we must be able to qualify things using the right adjective. So when I use the word broke, I'm not using it to shame way, but I'm calling things as they are. If you're not able to take care of your basic necessities, it will be impossible for you to truly exert your full potential. It will be an impossible task. In fact, when we started Kingdom Knowledge Academy and we keep preaching the idea of pastors being able to make money for themselves, and we get a lot of criticisms, at a point we wanted to stop until we spoke with one brother. He's a man of God. He has patronized our service. And then he told us that what we're actually doing is evangelism. It's a bigger form of evangelism, because if we're able to impart you with the knowledge to reach more people with the gospel, we indirectly have been able to minister to those people. He said, you may not be out there in the field preaching from the Bible directly, but if you can impart these men, these women of God who are in the field with this. Please confirm if you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So, like I was saying, we may not be out there in the field preaching to these people, but if you can learn the strategies we know on how to reach these people directly, we have been able to minister to those people. Without the knowledge you learned from us, it will be impossible to reach them. Okay, so today we're discussing beyond the pulpit. Now, when I talk about make money, please don't try to shy away from the idea because you need money. Ministry is demanding. It requires a lot of resources. So beyond the pulpit, how can you as a pastor, how can you as a minister, when I use the title pastor, I'm referring collectively to everybody who functions within the four walls of the church. Pastors, evangelists, prophets, ministers, reverend, apostles, all of those nomenclatures, I'm collectively referring to them as pastors. Okay, so from our work, we have observed that many ministers, many pastors are anointed. I have met amazing pastors. If they tell you the revelation they get from God, you'll be marveled. You'll be amazed. But guess what? These people cannot achieve those things because they are financially stressed. For instance, if you want to host a crusade right now, if you don't have the resources, how on earth are you going to be able to host the crusade? So you see that you need money. But the church offering sometimes is not enough to run the ministry and even your home. Because if you're a full-time minister, you would definitely want to eat from the church. But sometimes the church offering is not enough. So what do? What some ministers will do will be to depend on their church members. You call your church member, you ask for this, you ask for that. There is nothing bad about that because nobody is 100% self-made. We all need each other in order to survive. Even if you have all the money in the whole world, you will still need people. Okay? So, but when your survival is directly tied to these people, then your ministry is critically endangered. Because guess what? These people also have their own personal issues they want to deal with. They also have needs for money. So instead of putting all your hope, instead of putting all your trust in them in terms of money, What if you can actually generate that same money for yourself? What if? That is what we are going to discuss here. And when you keep asking them for money, remember, there is nothing bad about asking your members for money. Nobody is 100% self-made. Nobody can depend on themselves fully. But sometimes you feel embarrassed. You feel ashamed. And even them also, sometimes they begin to do, in Nigeria parlance, nyanga. They begin to do nyanga. Even when they have enough to give, but they begin to do nyanga. They begin to try to control the minister, because they know that this person will always depend on my resources in order for this ministry to continue to exist. So, being called is no longer enough. You must have a good strategy in place to back what you do. Being called is not enough if you're financially handicapped. If you're financially stressed, your calling will suffer greatly. This is not my doing. And I know you're not hearing it for the first time. If you're genuine, if you have that anointing, so many ministers are so talented, but because they are financially stressed, it is almost impossible for them to fully execute their task in ministry. Okay? So, and even some cannot expand their ministry because they don't have the resources. But they have the idea. They have the idea. They have the message. They have the idea, they have the message. But they can't do more because they don't have that which can facilitate it. Money is a fluid. Right? If you have read Chinua Achebe's book, Things Fall Apart, he said that, I've forgotten how he put it. He said that, I've forgotten how he put it, but in summary, he was saying that, I'm trying to get the right word for this, that palm oil, I've forgotten how he puts it, that palm oil is the something you used to, okay, let's not go there, my brain is is going somewhere else entirely. All right, so many ministers have the message. They are so anointed. They have the calling, genuine men of God, genuine women of God, but they lack the system and the resources to take their message further. And that is exactly what the internet is doing. Give me a moment. That is exactly what the internet can do for you. There was a man of God that came to us. He said sometimes he begins to question his own calling. He begins to ask himself, did I actually hear from God? Because if I heard from God, why all of these? I'm faithful to the core. I have never tried to deceive anybody. So why all of this? I told him, God can really not do for you what you can do for yourself. Just because God is all powerful does not mean God will, if you're hungry, you will not go and look for food. You will sit down and you tell God, because you're all powerful, I need to put food in my mouth. God will not do for you what you can do for yourself. Most times why a lot of ministers are struggling, it's not the anointing, it's the strategy. Many of them are still operating ministry like they did in the early 90s and 80s. Okay? In the early 90s and 80s. Remember, the anointing is not the problem, it's the sustainable system to run what they do. Many pastors are sound spiritual, but I don't want to sound belittling, but spirituality is quite limiting. In fact, I think spirituality should be able to manifest itself in the physical world. The more spiritual you are, the more knowledge you should have about the physical world. Many pastors, they have this spiritual knowledge, but they don't understand how the physical world works. We are in a Caesar's economy. As long as you live in this physical world,
You must operate by its rules. But many ministers have the advantage because of how the world works. They have the spiritual knowledge of how every economy works. But the problem they have is being able to domesticate it, being able to interpret it physically. Okay? So, and sometimes you hear people say that money and ministry do not mix. I don't think so. I don't think so. And just like I've said before, money in ministry is for you to be self-sustained. It's for you to execute your task very well without exploiting or without the stress that comes with it. Okay? Without the stress that comes with it. Give me a moment. So, what can you do to make money? What can you do to generate income online? Before we talk about the things you can do, because there are a whole lot of things you can do. In fact, in Kingdom Knowledge Academy, in our diploma in digital evangelism, we have covered 8 different things you can do using just your phone to make money. Using just your phone to make money. We have covered 8 different things that you can do with your phone to make money. And these are things that are not completely new. These are things that other ministers have been doing, especially the big ones. Okay? But before you think of how you can make this money, you must first understand how this money is actually being made. How can you help people earn money online? For you to make money, you must think of products and distribution. You must think of product and distribution. For you to make money, for you to earn money, you must think of products and distribution. You must be able to sell something. Sell something. That is the only way you can make money. If you can't sell anything, you can't make money. It's not possible. At least in this scissors economy, in this physical world, in this capitalist economy, if you can't sell something, you can't make money. So that is the only way you can make money. And when I say sell something, I'm not even asking you to go and sell real estate. I'm not asking you to sell computer. You can sell your knowledge. What I am doing right now is selling my knowledge. What Kingdom Knowledge Academy as a company is doing is selling a knowledge, an intangible product. You don't have to have a physical product to earn money. Of course, you can have the tangible or the intangible product. But our focus here in Kingdom Knowledge Academy is the intangible product. How you can earn money from your intangible product. In fact, yesterday I was speaking to a pastor who wants to join our program. Remember that Kingdom Knowledge Academy's diploma in digital evangelism and wealth creation is currently ongoing. The registration ends on Sunday because lecture begins on Monday. Okay, you can join. All sections are recorded so that even if you're busy, you can always come back the next day and still watch this section. Okay, and every Mondays at 7 p.m. we have our live session. The live session is also recorded. You learn for 30 days. 30 good days you learn from us. We teach you for 30 good days. We have a support group so that if you experience any difficulties, you can ask questions in the support group and then you get answers. I am also part of the support group. So if you ask any question, I can easily answer you in the support group. And of course, you can call us on phone. All right. So admission is currently ongoing and registration for the next batch will end on Sunday. Right. After the next batch, we're still going to have another batch. So even if you don't join this batch, you can join the next batch. But we currently have a promo ongoing. Okay, we currently have a promo ongoing and you can take advantage of that promo. Okay, so I was talking about a man of God that called us yesterday. He said he has been in ministry for over 20 years. Do you know what it means to be a minister for over 20 years? If it's in the academic world, we will say you are a professor in practice. You're actually a professor. You are a professor of your craft. For you to be in ministry for 20 years, you are a professor. Which means in 20 years, you've gathered a lot of experiences. A lot. And guess what? People can pay you. There are people who are hungry to pay you for that experience. They just want to share that knowledge with them, the knowledge you've gathered. I also spoke with a pastor yesterday. I don't know if you're in this section. He said he has been to, I think, if I'm not mistaken, about 7 different Bible schools. He has been trained by step. Do you know the level of knowledge you've gathered? The level of knowledge you've gathered. If you've been to 7 different schools, 7 different Bible schools, such a pastor can actually start up his or her own Bible school. And guess what? You don't need to have a physical building for you to have your own Bible school right now. Especially if you don't have a lot of money. In fact, I won't even encourage you, if you're starting your Bible school, to have a physical building. You can operate online, and we teach you all of that in our diploma in digital evangelism. So many pastors want to start their ministry, their Bible school, but because they don't have the resources, they don't have the money, they need to go and acquire license from all. You don't need all of that at the initial stage. All of those things can come later, but you first need to validate if this will actually work or not. Okay, so there are a lot of things you can make money, but I'm going to use one as a case study here. We have 8 different things you can do to make money from our academy. Things we teach you. All right, these are not things that are completely new. Other ministers have been doing it. In fact, we have amazing results. Go through the other videos in this channel. You will see amazing results from other ministers who have benefited from our training. Amazing result. And guess what? We are giving you a guarantee. We are saying, if you practice what we teach for 30 good days without getting a result, we will issue a refund. That is because we are confident. We've been doing this actively for the past 10 years. 10 years of experience. You've been doing something actively, consistently for 10 years, and you're getting the same result. It will be safe for you to say that any person who actually take the same route will arrive at the same result. So what are the things you can do? Like I said, we have about 8 different things we teach you in Kingdom Knowledge Academy to make money. Guess what? Do you know you can produce your own music? Do you know the music they play in your church, all those Christian songs, do you know you can produce that music without spending a lot of money? Do you know you can produce your own music? In fact, we are teaching it in Kingdom Knowledge Academy, how to write your own song and produce it. Imagine streaming your own song. Please, if you are in our community, if you're in the WhatsApp group, check the last post we made. You will see the music we composed for Kingdom Knowledge Academy. We made that music in less than a day, a full-blown music. You can do the same thing and you can make money from it. You can produce your own music, place it on platforms like YouTube, on other streaming platforms like Boomplay, all of those streaming platforms, and make money from it. And we are teaching you how to do all of that in Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Okay? In Kingdom Knowledge Academy, we're going to teach you how to do all of that. You can produce your own music from it. All right? Please confirm if you can still hear me. Confirm if you can still hear me. Confirm if you can still hear me. Do you have any questions so far before we move into the things you need to do practically in order to earn money online? Do you have any questions so far? Are you getting value from what we're saying? Let me know in the comment section. Do you have no video? What do you mean by no video? Do you have any questions so far? Are you getting value from what we are teaching? Are you experiencing some light bulb moments, some spark? Are you beginning to see clearer? Are you beginning to see opportunities? Because you have a lot to offer. Do you have any question? Do you have any questions so far? Do you have any question? Before we move into the things you can actually do in order to earn money online. Do you have any question? Are you getting value from what you're saying? Please, as a minister of the gospel, we must think beyond the pulpit. You have a lot to offer to the world. You have a lot to offer to the world, not just the pulpit alone, especially if you live in the remotest part of the country. If you live in villages, your ministry is in villages, you can stay in your village and connect to the global world. We're not in a global village. As long as you have access to this, your smartphone and an internet connection, you can stay in the remotest part of the country and connect directly. Those who joined our last section, I already told you, I am currently in Nigeria, but I facilitated a training for a minister in Australia. I'm currently in Nigeria, but I facilitated a training for a minister in Ghana. I trained their media team. because we can also train your media team. I train their media team all the way from Nigeria. All the way from Nigeria. I'm able to do all of this because I have access to a smartphone and an internet connection, and you can do that. So do you have any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far? Do you have any questions so far? Are you getting value? I'm going to look at the comment section. Do you have any questions so far? Let me know if you have any questions. Do you have any questions? Let me know. Are you getting value? Do you have any questions so far? While I wait for your question, remember, admission into Kingdom Knowledge Academy is ongoing. It's ongoing. Academy Limited, Unity Bank. So please, before you make payments, I would encourage you to confirm with us to know the current price. As of today, we have a promo ongoing. So you can take advantage of that promo and join the academy. The next batch is starting on the 9th of March. Okay, thank you so much, Pastor. Thank you. Do you have any question before we begin, before we proceed? Do you have any question? I'm going to check to see. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. For those who are asking how much the price for the diploma program is, as of today, the price is 15,500. 15,500, and you learn for 30 days. You're going to learn two core things. You're going to learn digital evangelism and how to make money online. For instance, we're going to teach you how you can even design your own flyers, your own church flyer. You don't need to pay graphic designers again. We're going to teach you how to do that. And guess what? It doesn't take a lot of time. You can, using our method, in less than 30 minutes, in less than 15 minutes, you are done. We are going to teach you how to edit your own videos. We're going to teach you how to make money from YouTube. We're going to teach you how to make money from Facebook. These are different things we're going to teach you in the academy. We're going to teach you how to use AI. In fact, one of the ministers of the gospel that joined our recent training, the batch that is about to end right now, he said in his first month, that's in the first week after joining our program, he was able to make, I think, 80,000 naira or 40,000, I'm not too sure. So imagine joining a program for 15,500, and within your first week, you've already been able to make either 40 to 80,000 naira, which means you've already made back the money you use in acquiring the knowledge. And if he stays consistent like that, trust me, there is no way he cannot earn up to 400,000 every single month. 400,000 is just the minimum benchmark. You can make way more than that. One of the ministers that joined made over 750,000. We've shared the testimonial before. Please go to our website, go to kka.com.ng/diploma. Diploma, you're going to see it. You see the amazing results people are getting. Anybody who practices what we teach will get results. But of course, not everybody will be willing to practice. We are not going to promise you that you won't experience any difficulties. But what we are promising is that if you have any problem while going through our program, you have us. You can call us on phone. You can chat to us on WhatsApp, and we have a support group where you can ask questions and then you get response from our support team. Okay? So, okay, not a question, but please continue, sir. How much and how do we register? If you want to register, just send us a message on WhatsApp. And you'll be given the account number. The account number is K Knowledge Academy Limited. K Knowledge Academy Limited, Unity Bank. K Knowledge Academy Limited. Or you can also register online at www.kka.com. www.kka.ng, not .com. www.kka.ng. Okay? kka.ng. We have amazing people who have benefited from our training. All right, let's continue. I guess network is the issue. I can see some questions coming up and then it's going back. I think network is an issue here. Okay. So what can you do to actually earn money online? I'm going to run through a couple of things. Number one, is from YouTube. You can make money from YouTube. A whole lot of money from YouTube. Pastor Jerry Eze makes over $1 billion. Over $1 billion every single year on YouTube. You may not make $1 billion, but you can make something. And like we keep saying, it takes time for you to make this money. Because if we're saying we're a kingdom-based platform, we must be honest with you. It's not something that you join today and tomorrow may begin to make money. It takes time, but it won't have to take forever since you're working with experts, since you have us as a team. We are teaching you what is working, how you can go about it. We have a strategy in place that will allow you to earn money within 7 days. You can make money online using just your smartphone without exploiting anybody or without abandoning your ministry. Within 7 days, guarantee. Within 7 days, if money is the ultimate pursuit for you right now, in order to support your ministry, within 7 days you can make money online, and we have a proven system in place. So you can make money from YouTube. You can make money from YouTube. You can make money as an affiliate marketer. Yes, as a minister of the gospel, you can be an affiliate. Now, whether you join Kingdom Knowledge Academy or not, go and research these ideas I'm sharing with you. Go and research them. But if you need experts to work with you, people with proven framework, proven blueprint on how to do these things and get results, you should join Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Okay? You can make money from your YouTube. You can make money from Facebook. I'm sure you've heard about people say, I'm a content creator on Facebook, and content creators make a lot of money. That is true. That is true. You can also make money from these platforms, and we'll teach you how to go about all of that. Number 3 is you can write a book. I will keep emphasizing on this idea. You can make money from your book. You can write a book. You don't need a publisher. You can write a book. You can become a coach or a consultant. If you have been in ministry, there are other persons who may want to learn from you. Just look at these popular big men and women of God. They all have consulting services. Think of Dr. Sam Adeyemi. He recently hosted a conference. The list price for the conference is 150,000 naira. 150, that's the least. There are other packages going as high as, I think, 1 million or thereabout. He's a minister. You can also do the same thing. But you need to have a good strategy in place so that you don't walk a 90 days journey in 12 months. Of course, there are other ministers who are also doing these things I'm telling you, but they're not making money simply because they don't have the right strategy. And that is why I will always encourage you to join Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Because if you don't have the right strategy, if you don't understand the right framework, you may likely struggle. We have done the trial and error. We have made all the mistakes. We have filtered the entire steps to only the steps that are working. Okay? So even if you don't join Kingdom Knowledge Academy, I will encourage you to always work with a professional. But I encourage you to join Kingdom Knowledge Academy because we have done the work. We've done the trial and error. We are only going to give you what is working, not what is not working. Okay? We're going to give you what is working, not what is not working. We're going to give you what is working and not what is not working. Okay? What is working and not what is not working. So, think of these ideas I've talked about today, and I'm going to take more questions before we wrap up the section. I would have loved to share screenshots of evidence of people who have joined our academy, but please take your time. I'm streaming using my phone just to show you that everything is possible. Take your time, go through our YouTube channel, and if you're not subscribed to the YouTube, please subscribe. It's completely free. subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay? So we move further. Confirm if you can still hear me, please. Somebody is asking, good afternoon to you, sir. Are there going to be sponsors for those that are interested? Because I'm a student pastor in training at CAT. Yes, we used to have sponsors. We used to have people who will sponsor others. But right now, we don't have any. But if you do have, we will always announce it in the WhatsApp group. Okay? While we wait for more questions, remember that Kingdom Knowledge Academy will never call you on phone. We will never call you on phone. We never call you on phone to ask for any details from you, to ask you to send us a code or anything. We will never call you. Is if you called us before, and then we are trying to return your call, but we won't call you at first. Okay? Okay, somebody is asking, what do I need to join? You need to have a smartphone and make sure you have internet, right? But if you can join, if you are in this live session right now, it means you have joined, you can actually join us. But if you want to register for our diploma program, where we take you through the entire process, everything we've discussed here, how you can do them all by yourself in video format. You won't just be seeing me talk. I will share my screen with you so that you see the places where I am clicking. Okay, I don't know if I can even show you the academy right now. All trainings are conducted on Telegram, and every section is recorded, so that even if you're not free, you can always come back and rewatch the section. Let me see if I can share my Telegram, my screen with you for you to see. Let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, so please, once you make payment, you send us a message on WhatsApp with the receipt so that we can confirm and give you access. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, so this is the academy. Please ask your question if you have any question regarding what we've discussed or the academy. So this is the academy. I don't know if you can see it. This is the academy. Okay, this is the academy. This is the ongoing batch right now. Okay, how much is the registration? We have a promo price for 15,500 right now. 15,500, and the training will start on the 9th of March 2026, which is next week. Okay, which is next week. If you have any question regarding our program or regarding what we've discussed here, please feel free to ask. I am here to attend to you. Also, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's completely free to subscribe. You're not paying any money, so that whenever we are having sections like this, YouTube can always send you a notification and you can always join for free. Okay? Do you have more questions? Do you have more questions? Do you have more questions? Okay, somebody is asking, what if, yes, 15,500 for the whole program. Now, what are we going to teach you? Number one, we're going to teach you how to use the internet, how to use social media to reach more people with the gospel, how to grow your social media accounts, how to host online programs, how to get people to attend those online programs, how to get more people to attend your physical event. Let's say you're hosting a crusade and you need more people. Instead of printing flyers to distribute to these people in your vicinity, right? These people are also online and they spend a lot of time online. You can use the internet without printing flyer and reach them to invite them for the same program. Okay? You can use the internet. Those are things we'll teach you. We'll also teach you how to make money from YouTube, how to make money from Facebook. We'll teach you how to write your book. How to write your book. You won't spend a dime in writing your book. We'll teach you every single thing, from the preliminary pages to the main pages, how to sell the book, how to make your own fail sales, all of those things, how to market your book. We're going to teach you all of that. We're also going to teach you how to set up your own online Bible school. If God has placed it in your heart to start an online Bible school. We're going to teach you a simple, lean, structured framework that can help you set up your Bible school without spending a whole lot of money. You don't need to have a physical building for you to start your own online school. You don't need all of that. Those things are nice to have, but they're not mandatory. The internet has collapsed all of those things into this, your smartphone. Okay, we're going to teach you how to do all of that. We're also going to teach you how to edit your videos. As a minister of the gospel, you may want to create videos and you're wondering, okay, how do I edit it? How do I go about this? You see all of those things they do with video. We're going to teach you all of that as a minister. Okay, we're also going to teach you how to design your own flyer. There are a whole lot of things. Your ministry's flyers, you can design them all by yourself. Your book designs, you can design them all by yourself. We're going to teach you all of that, how we have been doing it for ourselves, and how other pastors have been doing it, those who have learned from us. Okay, we're going to teach you all of that. We're also going to teach you, if you maybe God has placed, maybe a fantastic speaker, a fantastic teacher, you want to start teaching people online, how do you make money from all of that? You have a knowledge you want to share with the world. How do you make money from all of that? We're going to teach you all that within 30 days. So the training is for 30 days. There's a whole lot of things. Please go to our website, www.kkA.ng. You're going to see a whole lot of things we are going to teach you within 30 days. We're also going to teach you how to use AI. AI is everywhere right now. As a minister of the gospel, you must learn how to use these tools judiciously for your ministry. We're going to teach you how to use that. We're also going to teach you how to create your own music. Yes, your own church music. You want to have your special music that will be played on Sunday. We can teach you how to do all of that within the program. There are a whole lot of things. There's a whole lot of things that we're going to teach you. There's a whole lot of things. We have over 8 modules. And in each of the modules, we have like 8 to 10 different things you're going to learn within those modules. Okay, so that is for that. Do you have another question? Do you have another question? Do you have another question? Okay, somebody's asking, okay, what if I'm not chance? The section is recorded. Every section is recorded. So the sections are recorded. You can go through them at your own convenience, at your own time. All right, at your own convenience, at your own time. Do you have another question? I guess network is an issue. So please just drop your question once you come across the video, and we will answer you in the comment section. You can also reach out to us on WhatsApp using our WhatsApp number, and we will answer your questions. Okay, let me hold on for a while to see if we have more questions. I guess network is really a thing here. Okay, how do I make payments? Please check the WhatsApp group. You will see the account details and the account number. You see the account number and the account name. The account name is K Knowledge Academy Limited, Unity Bank. Please, once you make your payment, you must make sure to send us the receipt on WhatsApp. Okay, the receipt on WhatsApp. I'm also going to drop the account details here in the comment section so that if you want to pay, you can simply make payment to the account. Just give me a moment. Let me get the account details. Okay, let me give you the account number. Okay. Do you have another question? Please feel free to ask us questions. We are always here, and we are always glad to answer your questions. Okay, so this is the account details. This is the account details. Okay, so you can make your payment to this account details here. Okay, so we've dropped the account number. We've dropped the account details. Make your payments. Once you make your payments, you send us the receipt and we will confirm and then give you access to the program. So do we have another question so far? Do we have another question? It's been an honor. We are going to meet same time next week. Same time next week. Please, is this training run every month? Well, not really every month. Somebody is asking if the training is run every month. Not every month, but the next batch will start on the 9th of March, which is this month, next week. So after the batch or within the batch, we're going to decide again when the next batch will come up. Okay, we're going to decide again when the next batch will come up. The last batch just ended. The last batch before this 2026 batch was the October batch. So we didn't have a training during November and December. We started again January. So after this January batch, which will end today, right? After today's batch, the next one that will start is on the 9th of next month, and to run for 30 good days. Okay, 30 good days. What's the duration for each class? It is every day, but each day you're going to receive maybe 3 to 4 videos, right? 3 to 4 videos. Some of them are within 10 minutes to 30 minutes videos. All right, we release it every single day to you. Then you find a conference to go through them. Then we follow up on you every single week. Each module comes with a task. So there's a task for you to perform. Okay, and then we follow up on you to know if you're actually going through the modules and if you're actually implementing those tasks. So that's how the program is run. Do we have another question? I guess network is a bit. Do you have another question? Please, once you make your payment, there's an account number for you to send your payment to. If I can join this section, if one can join this section. That's what I'm saying, sir. I don't know when the next session will come up, but this section will start on the 9th of March, which is next month. So within the batch, we're going to decide again when the next batch will begin. Okay, do we have another question? Do we have another question before we go? Do we have another question before we go? Okay. Thank you so much for joining today's section. It is always a pleasure. It is always a pleasure having you here. Okay, somebody is asking, what if I don't have a large audience? Can I still make money? Yes, it is very possible. You don't need to have a large audience. You don't need to. The most important thing is you, your message, and your smartphone. Everything we teach can be done using your smartphone. So whether you have a large audience or not, it doesn't matter. Plus, we are also going to teach you how to actually grow your own audience. You see, people have a lot of followers. We're going to teach you how to do all of that. If you want to have more subscribers on YouTube, we're going to teach you how to go about that. If you want to have more followers on Facebook, we're going to teach you how to go about that. So yes, plus The training comes with a certificate, a professional certificate. At the end of the program, we issue a professional certificate. So what if you're not good with technology? Trust me, you can go through our program because everything is in video format. So you're going to watch us, watch the screen, see everything we are clicking, see all the buttons we are clicking. All you need to do is to go to your own system and click those things and they will work for you. So even if you're a very busy minister, this will still work for you because every section is recorded. Even if you're not free, every session is recorded. You can always come back the next time and consume the video. What if you don't have a laptop? Can you still join? Yes, you can join even if you don't have a laptop. What we are teaching can be practiced using your smartphone. Also, you don't spend a lot of time. If you can commit 1 hour weekly, 1 hour daily, 30 minutes daily, this training will definitely or could work for you. So thank you so much once again for being part of today's section. My name is Prince Luchebu and this is Kingdom Knowledge Academy. Bye bye and see you next week. God bless you.